everybody. Welcome to Cooking with Clive, the morning edition. It's a beautiful day out there, so we're gonna sort of get this done in the morning so we can go out and enjoy the day and then come back to a nice sweet treat later on. Okay, so I know we made some donuts in the last episode. We're making a nice sweet sort of peach tangerine pie today. So it should be pretty good. What are you having? Smoothie? Ambrose is having a smoothie. He's getting all its fruit into him. Okay, so Ambrose is having a smoothie. He has a nice piece of banana there, but he really likes peaches too. And our peaches are sort of starting to go a little bit to the dark side. So we're gonna bake them up, and we're gonna turn them into a pie. Okay, so the first thing I sort of want to talk about, I guess, is our sweet crust. So as you can see here, I have some sweet crust already made. I actually made it, just a sec, I actually made this recipe that I'll probably pop up right here above Ambrose's head. Made this sweet crust, yeah, see, boing, it's right up there. Made this sweet crust recipe yesterday. When you make this, it's good to let it chill for at least an hour or two in the fridge, but I generally make it the night before and let it chill overnight. And this will make two 11-inch sort of pie crusts. So it should be enough pie crust for two pie pans roughly that size, 11 inches or so. Okay, so I make them, I form two of them into logs like this. Okay, then I just shave them nice and thin. And now the process is really just sort of taking it and just sort of pushing it all together and forming a crust. So you can just take your pie and just sort of stick them together all around it. Okay, and if they're all the same thickness, all the same width, then you should just be able to stick them all on top of each other and just force them together with the warmth of your hands. It's going to start softening it up. Okay, and then you can literally just put them in like this and then just take your hands and just sort of work them around until it's one nice, even sort of crust all the way around your pan, and then just trim off any excess off the top. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this. Okay, so Ambrose, do you want to press all this in there? You start pressing this pie crust in there, and I'll talk to them about the peaches. Okay, does that sound like a plan? So here's some nice pie crust slices all over this thing. Okay, you start pressing this all in. Okay, form a nice crust for us. Okay, buddy? So again, it looks pretty ugly now, but I'm going to use my hands and just press it all, even it all out. Ambrose is going to start. Okay, can you start pressing all that together? Okay. So now we have about 2.5, 3 pounds of peaches, 8 or 9 peaches I have in here. I just cut them into thick wedges. Good job, buddy. Okay. And then I just have them in this is just a cake pan. But just any sort of roasting pan. You want to put them in a frying pan that would go in the oven, anything. Okay, so I just chunked up my peaches, put them in here. I have just about a tablespoon of soft butter. I'm gonna plop right in there. A 1/4 cup of sugar is gonna go in with them. And I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. It's gonna sort of help thicken up all those peach juices when they come out and make it a nice pie, okay? So what I'm gonna do with this is just mix it all up together. Just sort of pull this butter apart, toss all this up. Okay, so sugar and cornstarch and butter, just get in there, toss it all up nice. Okay, make sure all the peaches are coated in it. That looks fantastic, buddy, you're doing awesome. Okay, so once this gets all tossed up, oh, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing. All right. Okay, so once this gets all tossed together, okay, good thing this pie is just for us. Okay, we're gonna put some tin foil on that, and we're gonna put it in the oven, and it's gonna cook while this blind bakes. Okay, so this looks great, buddy. Let me just finish it off for you a little bit here. Let me just help you out. Okay, cut pieces of this. Oh, this looks a little thick. You want it to all be around the same thickness, right? So cut your pieces all around the same thickness, and don't be afraid to take some out. If you're like, oh, I put too much in, pop some out. But be a little bit aggressive. The warmth of your hands is going to help melt that butter. Push it all around. You want it to all be around the same thickness. Okay, just sort of crimp it all in, push it all around. Okay, push it all down, make it all nice and pretty like. I want it to be popping off the edges so I can trim them up. Okay. Is your smoothie good? Is that good? Oh, moving on to the banana. Good job. Lots of fruit today. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I made a bunch of this will be fruit covered in sugar, but still gonna be nice fruit. Okay? So, this is a dough that needs to be blind baked. So it means to like sort of be pre-cooked before we cook it as our pie. So once I get this done, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna perforate the bottom, okay, and I am going to put it in a 350 degree oven for about 12 minutes until it starts to get GBD, golden brown delicious. Okay, and then I'm going to take it out, and then we'll put the peaches in it and give it its final cook. So I don't like how these are sort of uneven, so I'm going to add a few pieces in here. Squeeze this up, okay, push this down, squeeze this in all the corners, get it all in, okay. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but we'll trim it up. So we have our pie crust all sort of in here, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blind bake this. First I'll take a knife and just sort of trim off the edges a little bit, right? So just go around the edge, trim off any excess, okay? Just sort of trim all that off, take all that off, pop it all out. So our pie crust is looking all around about the same on the edges now. A nice clean edge around the whole thing. Okay. And I'm just going to poke some of the bottom here. Okay. Now, 350 degrees, the oven. This is going to go in for about 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap these in tin foil. Okay. Put these in for, 15 minutes or so. 15, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out and we'll put the pie together and we'll make a meringue to go on top. Does that sound good? Does that sound good?
Eat.
Oh, okay. And then we'll eat it. All right.
Mustache.
What's that? What are you showing, Daddy?
Mustache.
You have a mustache?
Yeah.
You have a smoothie mustache? Show everybody your smoothie mustache. Where's your mustache at? Where's your mustache? Right there. That's awesome. Okay, so our peaches are wrapped in foil and they're in the oven. The sweet crust is in the oven as well. They're going to both be in there for about 12 minutes, okay? So that sweet crust, when it goes in the pan too, sometimes it's recommended to sort of put it in the freezer to freeze it till it's solid and then blind bake it. We're rolling the dice today.
Mustache.
Oh, you have a mustache?
No.
Does Daddy have a mustache?
No.
Where's Daddy's mustache?
Mustache.
Oh, okay. That's a smoothie mustache. Do you want to make some meringue? And then when we have some peach pie, we'll have a meringue mustache? Yeah, Daddy's a bit of a mustache right now, but he's got to clean it up. Okay, so let's talk meringue. So egg whites. Eggs are pretty close to the greatest thing ever in the food world. They're up there. Potatoes are pretty close for the range of things you can do with them. You can do so much with eggs, and egg whites are going to help us make a meringue. So we have our mixer here. I have 5 egg whites. So that sweet crust pastry you may have noticed just uses egg yolks. So we separated them, egg yolks and egg whites. So these are 5 egg whites. Can you dump these in my mixer? Can you dump 5 egg whites in here?
No.
No? Can you watch them go in? Watch. Whoa, 5 egg whites. But one thing Ambrose can do is turn on the mixer. So he's going to turn this on. Oh no, it wasn't working. Now he's going to turn this on. And go. Hey! Okay. Good job. So we're going to beat these till they're stiff peaks. Then we're going to add a half a cup of sugar. So as we beat up these egg whites, we're incorporating air, and it's making them lighter and fluffier. And eventually they're gonna just like quadruple in size volume-wise. And that's when we're gonna start adding sugar and creating a meringue. He is still drinking his smoothie. Focus. Okay, so this is coming together. A few more minutes and we'll start adding some sugar. Hey, do you think the meringue's ready? Do you think the egg whites are ready to put the sugar in? So they look like this, okay? So looking pretty close to being ready, but there's only real one awesome way to test it, and that is you gotta take the bowl, and if you can hold it upside down over your 2-year-old's head, whoa, while he hides, then your meringue's ready to go. So now we're gonna start adding in some sugar. Ah, you better run, I'm gonna get meringue on you. Okay, do you wanna come up and put some sugar in this meringue? Come up and put some sugar in, okay? So we got half a cup of sugar here. Now that the egg whites are stiff peaks, we're gonna add this sugar in and start bringing a meringue together. And we're gonna yell for Mama. Okay, so after being in the oven for 12 minutes, our peaches are looking good. They released a lot of their juices that are down in there. Okay, our sweet crust is starting to get brown on the edges. It's looking really good. And we have our meringue that is also looking really good and nice and shiny and sugary. And Ambrose has decided to play with a vacuum behind me, so that's what you're hearing there. But he said he's going to take a break and help us put this pie together. So let's do it. Hey, are you going to come put this pie together? What? Whoa, are you vacuuming? Okay, go do Daddy's room. Okay, good job. Get to work. Okay, so the house looks spotless, so thank you for that. That's fantastic. And this all looks good too. So yeah, we have our blind baked crust here, a sweet crust. We have our sort of roasted peaches, nectarines, and we have our meringue. So let's put this all together, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, Ambrose, is get all these peaches and their juices into this crust here. So get all the peaches out into this, right? So they still have quite a bit of texture to them. I don't like my fruit pies to be mush, right? So all these peaches in here, spread them out. Those look good, don't they? Huh? Get them all out nice and even. Okay. Okay. Woo! That was really good. Okay, so now you're just crushing that smoothie. So we're just gonna dollop some meringue on it, okay? So put some meringue all on top. Dollop some meringue on. Oh, buddy. Is this looking good? What do you think? Huh? Can you spread this out with a spoon?
Ice cream.
Oh, try some of that. It's not ice cream. It's a meringue. Okay? So I don't spread it all the way to the sides. I like to see some peaches popping out. Okay? But I want to put a little bit more on. Alright. So yeah, every time I put some on, he takes some off. So it works out pretty good. So I just want to get a few peaks going on with my spoon here. And we're just going to put it, it's just for us. Like I said earlier, it's a good thing it's just for us. Okay? Now we're just going to take this and put it back into our 350 degree oven for about another 8 to 10 minutes until this meringue gets all brown and beautiful. And then we'll be ready to eat it up. Is that good? Is that good? Huh? How do you replace this stuff here? Where did this stuff go? Where did the stuff right here go? Holy cow. Okay, Daddy's going to get this in an oven for 10 minutes. Ready? Ready? All right, let's do it.
No. No.
Okay. Hey, Google, set timer for 10 minutes.
I go good.
10 minutes. All right. See you in 10.
Look, Mama. Look.
What is it?
Look.
Who made that?
Paper.
And who else?
Apple bear.
Ambrose Bear.
Okay, let's have some pie. You're digging in already. How is it? Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? I probably we'll put a little bit more cornstarch in next time to get the syrup to thicken up a little bit more, but I mean, it's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. The sweet crust is fantastic. Everything's really good. Yeah, if the syrup was a little bit thicker, it'd be even better, but this is really tasty. Nice and fresh and summery. I love it. Do you like it? Do you like it? Yeah, all right. Just another quick little video just today. It's a beautiful day, so we're gonna go out and enjoy it. We'll have some more of this when we come back in. Can you say bye-bye?
Hi.
Can you say pie-pie? Can you say pie-pie?
Pie.
Pie-pie.
Pie. Pie.
Bye-bye.
Pie. Pie.